welcome in to the Megawatt Collective. Hello, hello. Gosh. TikTok's crazy lately. If I ever go missing from TikTok, guys, you can find me in St. John's, Newfoundland for real life readings. You might just have to come see me for yourself if I ever go missing from here. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook as well. My name is Megan Brown. And yeah, because you never know. These platforms can be unreliable. So I wouldn't want this to be the only place you know me. I have an office. I'm real. I'm not AI. Welcome in. I am here to speak to your guides and your ghosties for you. I am a medium and I can talk to people who have passed on for you. You can come in and you can give me the name of your person and their relationship to you. And I can also ask guidance of the tarot cards for you. Reading tarot is a sacred practice to me. It is prayer. I'm not a performing monkey. I am speaking to God. And the cards for me provide tools of communication. Matt, how have you been? How have you been, man? It has been a long time. I started coming on here earlier in the day. Thank you. Because of my kids' schedules. So I'm not doing my long late night live streams anymore. So he's up and down. Do you want to ask anything of the tarot cards, Matt? Overall, it's looking like you're doing okay, even though you're stressed out. It's looking like things are, you know, you're kind of on the right path in your life. Even if you're stressed out, things will be okay. The cards are telling you things will be okay. They say plan ahead, plan for your own success, set yourself up for success. I had a nice card from this... I have this, the Stoics, the philosophers, and they gave me a card this morning that said, don't participate in things that you can't win at. Only put yourself in positions in which you can succeed. So I liked that message. Set yourself up for success. Like I preach that with children all the time and like teaching children like in education and stuff. Set them up for success. Like don't give them tasks that you know they cannot do. But how can we do that to ourselves? That's good advice. My life is also a shit show. But I am well. If that makes sense. Me and my two kiddos, if we were an island, we are well. The rest of the world is the problem. I'm feeling well. No major catastrophes happening or anything like that. And I have everything I need. That's what I always say. I have everything I need. Every day, I look at myself. I look around me and I say, I have everything I need. Devona is asking for a prediction. Will the person unblock them? Really, Matt? Okay, let me check it out. Let me get this person is wondering, but Devona asked, will the person unblock them, please? Devona, I think you will be unblocked, yes. All right. I'll use your screen name Tinfoil. Okay. We have an employee named Mike. An employee named Mike. You know, it'd be beneficial if I could dig at some things, like ask some more questions about him and his character and stuff. Is he stealing? Can I get a yes or no on this? Like, I can see the situation, and I see you, and I see you being really like, really? But why is he still working for you if you believe that to be true? Let me just ask a yes or no. Has Mike stolen thousands of dollars? Yes or no? Give me a yes or no. Has Mike stolen thousands of dollars? That says yes. Can't let him go. Is he a young person? Or is he more 40s, 50s? Yeah, I hear ya. I know what you mean. Solve this problem in his workplace. Is there anything I can do to help? Is he? Because it said he's like a child to you. So I guess they were being sassy and saying that. I always have lipstick on my teeth, guys. Is there anything Matt can do to help resolve this issue? Matt, for some reason, it's like it's not the biggest, like thing that comes out in your cards. So it's like, it's hard to get a tangible response from them because they're kind of saying like it's not, they don't care that much. The universe doesn't. How long has he worked for you? Can your receptionist, has your receptionist looked for any evidence? She might be in on it. How much do you trust her? The woman in his workplace, is she trustworthy? Okay. I thought you had a feminine receptionist. I don't really see any evidence, only that my cards said yes, but I don't know if there's much evidence to even be found. So you can't just lay him off. How can Matt get rid of Mike? It's not giving me very much at all. It's like they're not really responding about it. Yeah, I know what you mean there. However, like, I think people break that law. Right. Can you manage without him? You think he'd cause trouble? You'd be better off without him than losing your money like that. Matt, do you hope to retire anytime soon? Give up the biz? Cash out? Something like that? At 60? Are you getting close, or? Because I think I see resolution when you kind of like sell your business or cash it out or whatever. Maybe you could sell it. Would she take half? Oh. Okay, that's good. So it is what it is, isn't it? Sometimes it is what it is and there's no solution. I don't see any evidence that he did it, see? So the only evidence we have is my cards giving you a 2 of hearts. And the 2 of hearts, it said yes, but like it doesn't mean stealing. So I don't know. I don't see much any way out other than breaking the law, which I wouldn't mind if you did, but it is what it is. Tis what tis. Kavita is asking, will she and her sister reconcile, please? Yes. I would say yes, you will. Where's your sister? Hi, Elizabeth. When? But I mean, does she live near you? Kavita and her sister? Do they live near each other? I definitely see you reconciling. I do. When is kind of up to you. Like, you could reconcile now if both of you made an effort or something, but who's the older? You or her? Whoever is the oldest is the one who should or will make the effort or kind of make the call or of reconciliation, something like that. So if you're the oldest, it's like the ball's in your court. Susanna is asking for a second child. Does Susanna have the potential for a second child, please? Yes, you do. Definitely. Definitely. Are you single at this time, Susanna? The cards are telling me that you can have as many children as you want. Is that not making sense to you? You're telling me, are you having a hard time conceiving? Because the cards see you as you have the potential for lots of children. What about your partner? Tell me a little bit more. I can dig at this a little bit more for you if you want. And if you want me to, tell me about your partner and like what are your methods? Are you guys doing any interventions or anything like that? Oh, that's the issue. Yeah. So it's not an issue of ability because the cards are telling you can have as many children, unlimited children. Like there's no ceiling there. But I do see the coming and going. Is there a solution? I guess it's just a matter of time when you guys will be able to line up. But take a vacation. It tells you to take a vacation together. If you can plan around your time, your window or whatever, and if you and your husband can take a getaway or a vacation, then that will be good. Yeah, exactly. He should take holidays. Maybe that's exactly what they mean. Oh, excellent. If you're going on a vacation next month, let's all... I got Matt Made Psychic here too. Look, guys, the lipstick on my teeth is so annoying. That's why I should be wearing my lip sense. Lip sense doesn't get on my teeth. I have a trick, but it's vulgar. It's like that, but it actually works. Like my aunt showed it to me when I was a kid. But it gets the lipstick off the inside. But not when I wear my lip sense. That does not go anywhere. I got a million colors of lip sense, but I don't like most of them. I only like two. I like Aussie Rose and I like Nude Pink. And I like something honey. Honey Rose, maybe? I think you're psychic, Matt. Do you have your own cards? Oh, yay. Cool. So you can get all your business advice from there. Welcome into the megawatt. You call it your god. Okay, gotcha. You have internal cards. Best kind. Welcome into the Megawatt Collective, my friends. I'm doing free readings. They're telling you, Matt, that you get downloads, like visions. And you say, yeah, I know. You just know things. You don't need cards, you just know it. Me too. That is how my abilities started, but no one believes you unless you have a card to show them. It's like, that's the only reason I use tarot, is so that I can show somebody and they can say, oh gosh, that's crazy. Hi, Ruben. Welcome in. Is it over for, there's a person named serial entrepreneur. I can never say that word. I do hear, yeah, the voices in my head, absolutely. Is it over for Serial and Ashley? Serial and Ashley, is it over? Is it over? You guys are not quite finished. Like, did someone cheat there? How old are you guys? Serial entrepreneur, if you want me to give you more information, tell me like what age range you are in. Tell me, did somebody cheat? And I can say like, you know, it's not showing finished, but I'd like to know if it is on its way to being finished or not. But I want to know some more information. I don't have time to go check my DMs, but you can tell me your name or something. Ashley, are you, do you travel to Greece or something? Oh, Brian, no, you're not the person I thought. Brian and Ashley, are they over? Like, it's yes and no, because sometimes a breakup can occur and there's not a potential for you to reconcile, but there's still some stuff that needs to be sorted out. So to say if it's over is a bit confusing. So it could be like romantically over, but logistically not, or something like that. So if you want me to give you more information, you're going to need to give me more information. Okay, I'm leaving it at that. Denise Scott, welcome in. I'm well. How are you? So I asked you some questions there, Brian. I asked, how old are you guys, and did somebody cheat that you're aware of? Amy, will Amy get a new job, please? Will Amy get a new job soon? Yes, you will. How soon? Not soon. It's going to take a bit of, there's something for you, Amy, where you're feeling a little bit out of reach, or you are perhaps overambitious or something. Does that make sense? Again, if you want to give me more information, like if you told me what field you work in and have you made job applications in a certain field, how many applications have you put in? You can even tell me the companies or whatever. The more information you guys give me, the more I can get back to you. But if you don't want to, that's fine too. It'll just be like a bit more of a vague reading if I don't have much information from you guys. Cora, will Cora be with Juan? Will Cora be with Juan? Cora, you guys have potential, yes, but it's an uphill battle for you guys to get together. So Amy is moving and will have to commute until she finds something new. She's in healthcare. All right. She's currently commuting because she's moving, or Amy is Amy's moving and will therefore have to commute. Is there a bit like a closer job in her future? Yeah, you're going to get a job, but like, I mean, that's a question that you didn't need to ask the tarot cards, because it's like, what would be the likelihood that you wouldn't get a job? Like, you are going to get a job. But I'm just not seeing like a full story of it. But yes, you will. This card says, in the future, you will get a job offer. Yes. Will Jay get the summer job that they applied for? It's likely, yes. It's likely. It's not inevitable, but it's likely. Healing Palms says, I'm Frank. So, oh, thank you so much, Matt. Frank is here. Frank says he's struggling with direction and happiness. What will God say to him? How old are you, Frank? Tell me how old you are. So it's telling you that you still have time. Like, I know 32 doesn't feel young, but the cards are telling you you're still young. And it says, listen to your mother. Where's your mother? Is she still living? Thank you guys for the heartsies. Frank's mother. Is Frank's mother still living? Elizabeth, I'll get to you now in a sec. Thanks for sharing, Matt. So this guy, Frank, if you're still here, I'm not seeing your response about your mother. If she's passed, then I have a medium reading for you. If she's living, then you should like listen to her advice about your question. Okay, but I'll just have to move on if I don't hear a response from you there. Frank, Healing Palms. I don't like to call in a ghostie and leave her hanging if that's the case. Am I making popcorn? It's just my crazy candle. Noisy candle. I'm good, so I'll move on. Okay. If that's your mom, give her a little energetic hug, okay? For Elizabeth, can I get a message for Elizabeth? Okay, you're welcome. So Elizabeth, they're telling her that the agreement is tabled for now, which I'm infuriated about that language that they're telling her, oh, it's tabled for now. Tell me what they mean by this. Like, you can't just table it. The cards are saying something like, well, that's fancy language for a whole lot of nothing, is what the cards are saying, which would be my exact thoughts. Fancy language for a whole lot of nothing. Who's in charge of the next step? because something has to happen next. And getting the Queen of Swords with the Four of Pentacles says you are in control, Elizabeth. See, if he is not doing anything, then you will have to take the reins. This is your ship. You steer. This is your ship. Pirate him if you have to. You can't just table it. You gotta, like, a lawyer has to say, ... now what? So the next step would be furthering communication. And this would be in the hands of your lawyer. This is not communication between you and the man. It's communication between the lawyers. You're welcome, my sweet. So just to bolster that guidance, it says do not tell him what your messages say, what your emails say. Like, he shouldn't be included in your communications with your lawyer. It will be you and your lawyer and he and his lawyer doing things separately to come to, you can't just not come to an agreement. It has to. So you're up to make that happen. He's not gonna make it happen. It doesn't benefit him. He'll just leave you in limbo forever if he can. So it's going to be you. There you go. Figured that one out pretty quickly. Fancy words for a whole lot of nothing. I like that. Thank you, my sweet. Thanks for the gifties, guys. Yeah, a whole lot of money that he don't want to give you. I have Janine here. Janine Stretch. Her nephew passed at age 23 on a motorcycle. Did he make it home to heaven? Janine, let me know you're still listening, okay? And tell me your, Matt's like, knows how he feels. Janine, tell me the name of your nephew. And I would say the nephew is referring to his mom, and he's saying, kind of, where's mommy? Kenny. He's asking about his mom. I don't know if his mom, if he really got to say goodbye or what it is here, but he's looking for his mom. He's looking for her. Kenny. Hi, Kenny, my sweet. Hi, buddy. This is your aunt. Your Aunt Janine is here. Yeah, he's, now, is he home in heaven? Absolutely. Not a question. But I feel him. He's not closed. He doesn't have closure. I feel him trying to walk. And his dad. I'm not too sure what Janine means by just and his dad. Are both of his parents still living though? I feel Kenny trying to walk. Like, when he was in the accident, he wanted his legs to work. That kind of sensation. Or something happened with his legs. They're both still living. Okay. But he says, he's telling you that he tried to get up and walk and it didn't work. Just to let you know, like, I have his energy very present, so that detail is not to, like, freak you out or something, but it's just that to let you know that I do have him here very strongly. And he's, talking to his mom. Like, he wants you to say, like, I tried to live. So, sure. But he tried to live. So he's pretty sad. He's a sad little ghosty. Let's help him with that. Let's put him at peace. Kenny, your Aunt Janine is here, and she wants you to know that your mom and dad are, you know, loving you. Your mom and dad are loving you. And it's okay for you to pass. Janine, there's something about his parents. Like, how did the funeral go? Because he's clinging on for his parents. Is he buried and everything taken care of in that regard? Are his remains put to rest somewhere? All that kind of stuff? Are his parents, like, freaking out a lot or anything? He says, say goodbye to mom. Say goodbye to his mom. And then he says, like, I'm too young. This is too much. This is too much for a young man. He wasn't really ready to die. They are fighting. Who? His parents? No wonder he's not at peace then. That answers the question. They need to stop fighting. They need to stop. He says, this is too much. I'm too young to deal with that kind of stuff. He just wants to be let go. He's giving me goodbye 3 times. 8 of cups, 8 of cups, 8 of cups. He's like, I just want to let my soul rest. They better stop fighting. Kenny, it's not your responsibility to take care of your parents here, my love. Aunt Janine is here to tell you to go to heaven, okay? And he said, okay. Does he have a sister? When I said that to him, he said, okay. He said, okay, I'm happy now. I'll go to heaven. He needed somebody to let him go because, okay, so he says tell his sisters that they are always his family and that he will see them again. His legs are very significant. I know that you guys were told he hit a tree and died instantly, but just in case it ever needs to be said or known, that his legs, he was trying to move his legs. But his family needs to let him go. So I can do so much for his soul, and he feels a bit better now. But if his family are getting on with foolishness, any of them, he won't have his closure. He gave me 8 of cups again. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Like, he just wants to go. So I'm going to let him go. And he says something like, blinded of the love. Like, he says something like, they don't seem like they love me. Is his cousin a girl? So, listen, that kind of stuff is not good. Like, Kenny cannot rest if the family is in such upheaval. But, like, the question of if he's in heaven is yes, he is. You don't really need to question that. but he's not settled. He's a sad ghosty. He's very confused and he's very lost. He's like untethered, and his legs, he's still trying to like run or something. So you guys need to kind of take that seriously. His parents do, and the extended family too, because if people are like freaking out like that, it's not good for his soul. The best thing that you guys can do is just accept and love him from afar, and love him back to heaven, like. Okay, and he says, yes, please. Okay, Kenny, my love. So your family has been instructed what to do. So I will pray for you that that your soul can rest. It's not your job to help these people grieve, okay? Okay, Janine. I certainly will. Kenny, and Janine wants you to know that everybody loves you. But he says, like, let me be clear. He says that is not loving. All of that foolishness is not loving. So he's kind of like, no, you don't. You know? Not to you, but to anybody who's making it about them. That's not loving. Okay, Kenny, and Janine says, meet you on the other side, my love. She'll give you a big hug when she gets there. Right? Yes, Janine. You're good. You're very welcome. Hi, Charles. Matt, I wouldn't call it hot, that's for sure. I say there's still icebergs in the wind. It was like 18 degrees, but with a wind chill. But I took out my summer dresses ages ago. You got to. June's going to be over. Yeah, I'm telling you, this place it can be quite a struggle. Looking at if you looked at like the 14-day forecast for St. John's, it's 8 degrees and raining for like the rest of June. And sure, summer's over. I don't know what I'm going to do here. And I like hot weather. Like, I liked it in Las Vegas. Like, I like the desert. Yeah, I should. Do you know what happens? Everywhere I go, I bring Newfoundland weather with me. I'm not joking. I was just in Nova Scotia like a few weeks ago, and they usually have it hot this time of year, and it was freezing cold and raining the whole time. And the same thing in Germany. My cousin Molly was like, Megan, what? She said, it's never windy in Germany. It's not supposed to be windy there. She's like, there is no wind in Germany. Where would it even be coming from? There's no ocean. However, it was windy so much that like our stuff was blowing away. She was like, nothing blows here. It's not supposed to, like, your napkins are not supposed to blow off the table here. I brought it with me. I'm like Mary Poppins. Rolling in. Yeah, I'll just stay home. Charles. Oh, wow, Charles. I love that for you. Charles wants to open a new gym in Ecuador. Is this a good plan for Charles? Yes, it is a good plan for you, but Charles, would you say that you have anger issues? Or that you get easily frustrated? Or do you ever like punch a wall? I'm not saying you do that in like rage or something, but do you have a habit of being like a bit angry? You do sometimes. He's like, yeah. Sometimes I get frustrated. So, it's hard for you to achieve the things in your life that you want for yourself when you're not regulated. So most important for you would be trying to establish it tells you could use some therapy. Get some like tools in your toolbox so that, because if you're gonna roll it together, Chuck, if you want to start your own business, I think any business owners here would tell you that you can't be reactive. You have to be very even. And like, if you lost $1,000, you can't go like flipping tables because you lost $1,000. You have to be able to roll with the punches. You have nunchucks. Oh dear God, boss, I've been tasked with the spiritual guidance of the man, and I don't know why God gave me this task because I'm not suited. You had a gym in Ecuador before. Well, good. How did it go though? You don't have it now. All right. You can. Yes, you can. Will Juliana be by your side? No, but pretend she will be. Let's just say yes. Again, like if you want a woman to stick by you, you're going to have to be really, really nice. Got to be more nice. You already got a divorce. Okay. Show me Julianne, please, for his future. Julianne for his future. Did you give her a ring yet? Did you buy a ring yet? I see a ring. I see a secret ring. Who does it belong to? Aww. Yay! Yes, do that. A secret ring. Yay! I love it. Charles, listen to me about the therapy. You gotta listen to your prophetess. Listen to me about the therapy. Go get your therapy and go deal with your anger. You have to solve your anger. If you want your question, I'm not giving you predictions about will I have a gym and will Juliana be by my side. It's not, predictions are no good to you. It's you get to decide that. You have to go to therapy and get well if you want to achieve that future for yourself. I do know shit. I really do. Unfortunately, sometimes. Charles, did you buy the ring already? Yeah, you might have a chance if you play your cards right. Play them right, Charles. You didn't buy it yet. Okay. You should, though. You will. You will get a ring, and I believe she's going to say yes. Steve. Frig off. Bye. Matt, you are correct. Proceed with caution. I see wedding bells. Yes, I do. I do. But that's only the first step, you know, Charles. That's just step one. There's a whole 10 more steps after that. Gotta keep dancing, keep walking the walk after you get the seal the deal, right? I have a question from Clara. Will Liam and Clara be married? Do you guys work together, Clara? Matt, I agree with that. Clara, do you guys work together? Will they get married? Can I get a prediction on that? Yes. I think it's likely you're not together currently. Okay, so you're asking the cards like hypothetical questions, and you shouldn't really do that. There's definitely potential for you and Liam. There's definitely love and potential. But if you're not even together in the like material realm, I would like get a few steps ahead before you go asking about a prediction about marriage, okay? Oh yes, Charles, you wouldn't know, but I was psychic. So psychic. You're welcome, Clara. Adam, you've been separated for 5 years and you still want to reconcile? You poor thing. You have not moved on? Adam, will he work things out with his spouse? You poor thing. You love her. Wait, has she remarried or anything? What's her side of the story here, Adam? Show me his spouse. You could potentially work things out. I really hesitate to say that because I would not want to give you false hope. But has she really not, neither of you have moved on after 5 years? Okay, Matt, take care. Who am I talking to again? Oh my God, I'm actually so surprised at this spread for Adam because it shows me that I think you both feel the same way about each other. So I'm pretty surprised by that, but that's what it says. So it is possible. Pam is asking me, will Pam, you're welcome, Adam. Will Pam get to keep her home number 13? Will Pam get to keep her home? Will Pam get to keep her home number 13? Can I get a prediction? Yes. I predict that you will get to keep it, Pam. Thanks, Adam. I see you keeping it, Pam. Okay. Judo for Charles. Will judo be a good approach for Charles? No, dude. You got to go to a therapist. Got to go to a therapist. Your exercise is good for release, energetic release, but you need you need different tools than that. You need more regulating measures, and you need like communication tools, okay? I have Sandy and Rockney. Will Sandy and Rockney reconcile? Can I get a prediction on that, please? Jeepers, Sandy. Show me Rockney. Who is Rockney? Is it a husband? Just a guy? Okay. He's not showing in your cards, is the only thing. If he were showing in your cards, I'd say yes, you will reconcile because it looks like good, but he's not showing. So so I wonder if it's just showing you being happy with someone else. I don't know if Rockney is actually the one, but I just see good energy in your future. You know what I mean? So what do you think of that message? Okay. You too, Charles. I think you've gotten better since you started coming here, Charles. I like you more now. Your energy has improved. Linda, does Niels have romantic feelings for Linda, please? I bet your cat likes you better now, don't she? Does Niels have romantic feelings for Linda? Yes, he does. Guys, make sure you're following me, okay? They just told me 54% of my viewers here are not following me. You gotta follow me. JJ is asking, will I get a job anytime soon? Will it be soon? Yes, Charles, you keep going to church. You do that. The one who asked me about the job, JJ, I don't really see you getting a job soon. What's your field? JJ, maybe I can help if you want to tell me some more information. Your field, have you applied? Supply chain management. What does that mean? Yes, you will get a job eventually. But were you fired or something? Do you have to move? Have you moved recently? If you have not moved recently, you may need to move soon. It's a weird reading. Resigned. Yeah, so I don't know what happened, but it's hard to read. You will get a job though, but there's stuff you got to do, right? I guess that goes without saying. Regi is asking, will they ever get back with their ex? Regi? Probably not. You're welcome, JJ. Ms. Murray is asking, will things get better with she and D? Yes, things will get better between you. I would say that there has to be, you guys have to be really clear with each other. I would say there needs to be some kind of real blunt, either conversation or realization or something between you guys. Missy Miss, I do speak to pets. You can tell me like their name and their species, I guess. Normally I ask for like gender or something, like something identifying. Tell me something about them. Phyllis, will Phyllis feel comfortable at her job? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be easy. But Phyllis, do you have a dad in heaven? Or a King of Pentacles in heaven? A King of Pentacles is a father figure. This is for Phyllis. I'm asking if you have a father figure who's in heaven. Is it your own dad? Your actual dad? If would you like a medium reading, Phyllis? And if so, will you tell me his name, please? Hi, Karina. Robert. Hi, Robert. Phyllis, he was really eager to talk to you. Really eager. He's like, oh, there's Phyllis. It was like he was like surprised to see you. He's like, oh, Phyllis. And he says, don't you know how much I love you? He's saying to Phyllis, don't you know how much I love you? He's really excited. He says, you're my beautiful daughter. And he says, you got more beautiful with age, Phyllis. He's like, could you possibly get more beautiful? He loves you a lot. How long ago did he pass? Has he been gone for a long time? Do you have curly hair or something? There's a physical trait of yours that's really stand out. It feels like a person with curly hair or like real cool glasses or some kind of standout trait like that. And he's like, girl, he's like, you look really cool. And he's asking you, oh, do you? He's asking you if you have a boyfriend or married or what, but he's asking, do you plan to have a boyfriend or something? No, Dad, she doesn't want a boyfriend. She doesn't want a boyfriend, Dad. He says, oh, okay, that's too bad. Is he calling you a feminist? For some reason? He's a nice energy, though. He's very chatty. He's like eager to chat. Just small talk. Your mother is a feminist? Okay. Anything else for Phyllis? Phyllis, would you like to ask your dad any questions? He's like, he's happy. He is a happy man. He said, yep. He says, I'm really happy to talk to you. He said, I love talking to you. Yeah. It's been a long time, hey? He's really glad you came on this video, he says. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. So he like never even really saw your curly hair. Like he never saw really what you looked like before. But he said you're so beautiful. You are so beautiful. And he says, I've always been with you, okay, Phyllis? He's like, your heart, my heart. I love you. He really loves you a lot. I'll close him out unless you have anything else to talk about. You're so welcome, my sweet. And he says, yes, see you later. He's very casual in the way he talks. He's like, yeah, see you later now. Like he's just like casual chatty. Sweet, I like him. Okay, Dad. Phyllis can talk to you some other time. You can always talk to him, Phyllis. You don't need a medium. You can just say what's on your mind to him. He watches out for you. Chloe J is asking, is her husband cheating on her? No. It's telling me no. Now, that doesn't mean, like, sometimes they just don't want you to know, but from my cards, they said no. Missy Miss. Thank you so much. Can I get a message for Missy Miss from Yoda? Puppy Yoda? Hi, Yoda. Aw, sweet. He said, Yoda says, don't worry about me, Mom. He says, I'm always like, I'm a forever child, he says. So whether or not he was young or old when he passed, where he is now, he's a young pup. He's like, gets to be young forever and gets to be, like, he runs about, he runs in fields of flowers, that kind of thing. Dogs do go to heaven. And he says, don't worry about me. Whatever this headache, stress, guilt. I don't know why you'd have guilt, but he's in heaven. He's in doggy heaven. And he says it didn't hurt. Okay? It did not hurt. And he is your guardian angel. Yoda is your guardian angel. Sweet. Okay, Yoda. Mommy misses you. Mommy misses you. Just sweet. Says, Mommy, young boy, and boy, and children. Welcome into the Magpie Collective, my friends. Make sure you guys follow me and I will give you a free reading. Please follow me as a thank you. It's good for your karma. You're welcome, Missy. Okay. Gord is in the house. Let me see. Can you tell me when the probate is over from his affairs after his passing? Gord, who passed? Is it your dad? I don't know what probate means. Let me see what I can get for Gord. When is the probate over? Is that your question? When is the probate over? Okay. When does the bank take over? Okay. Janine, if I have time after Gord here, I can, if you want to stick around, I can get to you again, Janine. Let me see exactly how you phrased that question again. So does your friend have a wife left behind? Or a woman who he loves? This is for Gord. Do you want me to just talk to your friend, like call him in? There's a whole lot of love here. There's some woman that he would like to say hello to, I would say. Gord's friend. What message can I get for Gord about the money probate or something? Who's the money going to? Is it going to you? Oh, interesting. Do you know who he gave it to? Or is that your question? Because I see a girl. I see a feminine, a queen of hearts. Okay. Really? So did you get an inheritance from him? Okay. So your question is, how long is it going to take to get the money? How long is it going to take for Gord to get this money? How long is it going to take? There are some kind of holdups with it. It won't take long once it gets going. But there's some kind of information that the lawyer needs to get. It seems to me like the lawyer needs to reach his like next of kin probably, or his any living relatives. The lawyer needs to reach out to them. But I kind of get an indication that it's not going to take as long, like it's not going to take too long. Tell me clearly, will Gord get the payout? Will this payout come to fruition for Gord? It gave me the Two of Swords twice, which is a blindfolded. And so I don't think they really want to tell you much about it. But yes, the Ten of Pentacles is a large sum of money, and the Six of Wands is success. Okay, so it's looking like you are going to get some money, but they're not really going to give you a whole lot about the process along the way, because I think it's actually private. Like the lawyer has some things to deal with that legally you're not allowed to know about. So that might be why. That's crazy, Gord. Let me ask, like, is Gord yeah, Ten of Hearts, Ace of Swords. Is Gord gonna have like a lot of money from this, please? Can he expect like a lot of money from this? Yeah, but I actually feel like there are some other family members involved, but you're still gonna get some. That's what I'm picking up. Who did I miss here, guys? I know I had somebody who was commenting repeatedly. Brienne, move on, my love. Don't be asking about your ex and his side chick. Move onward and upward. Bigger and better. Alice, will Alice get accepted to university? It's very competitive. You will get accepted to university at some time, but I don't know if it's going to be like the current application. It looks like there's some competition. There's a bit of a juggle between multiple applicants, but eventually you do get accepted. Okay. Fabrin and Ramjeet. Fabrin, have I ever spoken to your dad on here before? Can you remind me if I have? No, okay. Ramjeet. Fabrin is here to speak to Ramjeet. Ramjeet, Fabrin is here. He says, I see you. I see you, he said. Aw, this is nice. Rena, okay. He says, hello, my child. Hello, daughter of my heart. He says, where did you go? He sees you moving about. So either when they say moving about, that might mean that you're actually like driving currently, or you're on an exercise bike or something like this. Or he might be asking, have you traveled lately or moved somewhere? I see you with a group of girls. I kind of see bicycles as well. And a group of girls. Okay. What's the lies? Holy moly. There's Seven of Swords twice, which is hidden. There's deceit and betrayal. It's probably just about the no bicycles comment. Sometimes the cards can be very dramatic. Are there bicycles, like, for you to say no bicycles, I mean, any neighborhood has some bicycles in it, so 777 is an angel number for you. 777. You did not have a good relationship. I don't see him really reconciling that, Rena. He feels a bit stubborn on that matter. He says he did the best he could. That's his statement, his opinion. He doesn't show as abusive, but that doesn't mean he wasn't. But his energy from the spirit realm shows okay. Like, he's not looking like evil. Okay. You just wasn't like the best. Okay. Well, who's the group of girls? Because he does want to say, like, hello to the group of girls. And he says, I did the best I could for, in his opinion, he says, I did everything for my children. He's one of these dads who says, all I care about is my children. I do everything for them. Like, that's his opinion. A lot of dads are like that. And then you're like, okay, bye. Thanks for nothing. But I think he says I don't care what you say about me, but I love you anyway. Okay, well, there's a group of girls on bicycles. So that may be just people around your neighborhood or something, but he's talking about a group of girls on bicycles. Okay. Maybe he's remembering when you were a child and you had friends and he taught you how to ride a bike. I don't know. That's a possibility. Like, he taught you how to ride a bike and maybe he let you go, bought you a bike and let you go ride around with your friends or something like that. You have never ridden a bike? Well, it certainly is interesting that that's what's coming out. Dad, what do you want to say about the bike riding? So maybe it's like he's commenting and saying that maybe that's like the one wrong thing I did is that I didn't teach how to ride a bike or something like that. But he's like, why would you hold that against me or something? He says, I love you. And I think he feels like it's pretty unfortunate that you feel you didn't have a good relationship, because he says, I love you very much. He says, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. Okay. He says, I put a roof over your head. I gave you everything that you needed. I was always there for you. Okay. Dad, she loves you too. She's sorry for saying you didn't have a good relationship. Let me say that for you there. He's like, maybe I yelled, but he's like, that's what dads do. He said, I always protected you. I gave you everything you needed. I always protected you. Okay, Dad, you're redeemed here. Okay, I redeem you. She loves you, okay? You guys can continue talking. Rena, you don't need a medium to talk to him, so if you want to continue that conversation with him. And I'm sure if I saw the relationship between your mom and dad, I'd be like, I wouldn't like him or something like that. But in his energy towards you, he's good. I share this often, that sometimes when our parents die, we are able to have a more loving connection with them than when they were alive, because all of the human baloney just falls away and he comes to you in a pure spirit of love. There's nothing else. There's no like darkness around him. He's just loving energy for you. So you can know that, and you can talk to him, and you can acknowledge that. You don't need me. It's a bit uncanny because I never rode a bike either. And I kind of probably always did have that little bit of resentment. I'm like, I had such an absent father that I never learned how to ride a bike. And I'm 40 years old and I've never ridden a bike one time in my life. And I guess I probably did blame my dad a bit. So maybe your dad was using that example as like a connection of communication. Yeah, definitely. And maybe, yeah. Like if he could have ridden bikes with you or something like that, yeah. But I think he was just doing his best. He was just trying to get through the days, and that's how it all played out, I guess. Okay, to your mom. Anything you'd like to say to her mother? He says, we were young and he loves her. You know, I would leave it if I were you. I would leave it. Keep getting these little questions. But I don't think they're coming from you. I think it's the robots. Guys, I feel assaulted by AI. Like, it's invasive. Like, I try to write an email and it automatically takes over my email. I'm like, can you stop invading me? I hate it. I see like some benefits to AI. Sure, it's the same as a calculator. Like, yes, I'm glad we have calculators now, but like 50 years ago when they came out, or when computers were made 50 years ago, it did, like, did you ever watch the movie Hidden Figures? About these women who were human calculators? And then when computers came in, all those women lost their jobs. They had to become secretaries, whereas they could have been geniuses for NASA. So I'm like, AI is replacing the jobs of geniuses, especially creative geniuses. And it's really frigging sad. Like, yes, it's convenient to be able to look up a math problem when I'm trying to teach my kids, but it should not be what it is. It is assaulting and invasive. Like, I open up a Word document and it won't let me type. It says, oh, Copilot will do this for you. I'm like, I am so much more genius than your stupid ass robot. Leave me alone. And then we're going to get to a time where writers and artists nobody will believe that it came from your mind. They'll say, oh, you just did that with AI. I am East Coast. Woohoo! Yeah. Thank you. Oh man, oh man, oh man. The world. Oh, really? Cool. I've never been to Belle Island. I've been all over the world. Never to Belle Island. But I've seen it. Like, I can see it across the way from Topsail Beach. I go to Topsail Beach all the time. Love it. And Belle Island is like just out in the water. Welcome in, my friends. Make sure you're following me. And yeah, I can answer some questions. I might stay for, like, you know, if people get going, I'll stay for another half hour. Or I am getting tired, but I don't mind staying if people kind of get going a little bit here. You bring me some energy and I'll probably get re-energized. Denisha, will Denisha get the apartment in July? Yes. I believe you will. I think it's likely you will. Kathy M is asking if Andre C likes her romantically. Not so much. Probably not, like, at this time. Maybe in the future or something. Show me Andre's feelings toward Kathy. It might be a situation where you're not meant to know about this, Kathy, because, yeah, I think he has feelings that the cards don't want me to bring out. Quiver, thank you so much. Oh, Janine, thank you. Kathy, sometimes the universe doesn't want you to see the future. So if they told you that he has feelings for you, you'd probably like go crazy and like stalk him or something. Janine was asking about her parents. Can I get a message from Janine's parents? So Janine, tell me the names of your parents. You're welcome, Kathy. I only got this chair last year, but I might need a new one soon. George and Evelyn. George and Evelyn, I have Janine for you. Janine, your mom is asking you how's work. Like, it looks like you have a hard job. Your mom kind of sees, do you work in a workplace or some kind of group setting? Like, it doesn't have to be paid work. You have 3 jobs. Oh gosh, no wonder she's like, work looks really hard for you. And look, 3 of Pentacles. Your mom is saying, gosh, that's hard. And she says that she wishes she could do something to help. Your mom is saying that. She says, I wish I could help you. And she says, I love you. And she says, please tell the family not to be in such intense grief. She says, death is not... She says, imagine like that where we go is actually heaven. So she's like, when somebody dies, they go to heaven. So it's like, try not to think of that as such a bad thing. And she says that she's holding the young boy, holding him in her arms, and he is going to sleep in her arms, the young boy, okay? Even when he died at the site of the accident, I don't know if your mother is also his grandmother or if she's just giving you the message that he was held by his ancestors, okay? So even if your mother is not the relative of his, he was still held by somebody. And your mother is the one telling you that. I'm dizzy. George, somebody here for you, Janine, is spinning. Their head is spinning. George, can I hear from George, please? George says, get to work. George is a working type of man, and George loves to see people doing their job well. And he's proud of you, Janine. even though it's hard, all this work that you do is hard, he says, I'm proud of you. He says, that's the best I could want for you. Okay, Janine, are you still here? Do you have any questions for your parents or anything like that? I can see your struggles. And Dad says, I would like to give everybody money. That's what Dad says. I don't know if he was able to or unable to, but Dad says, I would like to give you all money, the whole group, all of his children. That's for Janine. That's Janine's parents. Did you? Oh, that's why. Yeah. She says, death is not scary. But that's okay that you had to go outside. That's okay. You're human. It seems like your family has, okay, you carry guilt for it. So Evelyn, Janine carries guilt that she left you when you had your heart attack. And your mom is kind of like rubbing your shoulder, Janine. Like, she's saying, like, they're there, it's okay. But like, in general, your family seems to have really a lot of damage around death. And so I would say that, for most groups of people, such as cultures, societies, and families, the thing that helps us face death in a healthy way is belief in rituals and belief in prayer and belief in an afterlife and a purpose. Like, there's a purpose to death. You don't just end. You actually go to heaven, and then you get to be angels to those who are still living. And I promise you that is true. I did not always believe that. I thought it was silly. Almost all of my close friends are atheists. A lot of my family are atheists, while another lot of them are very traditional, like Catholic or Baptist. So, but just to let you guys know, like, it is real. Mom, what would you like to say to Janine about this guilt that she feels? She feels undeserving to wear. Yeah, like, Janine, that's the kind of stuff that keeps your guilt, keeps your ancestors, like, unsettled. So the best thing you can do for your mom is to let go of that, forgive yourself, wear the necklace, carry her memory. It's in keeping her memory alive that she will be well, okay? Trust me. Don't doubt. You're welcome, my sweet. Thanks for all the hearts, guys. So nice of you. 177K and 17 viewers. Sarah, you can go ahead and ask me a question if you want. Hi, Erin. Rosemary, is my relationship with Elias completely over? Rosemary, it is over. Don't try to cling and don't try to hang on to it. It is over. Eugene, should Eugene give up? It says you should heal, okay? You should heal. So that indicates, yes, give up and move on. Megan, you can ask me specific questions about what you have going on in your life, okay? Sarah, is Sarah on track to become a medical doctor? What has happened? Because you're getting some swords, like some pains. Sarah, is this physical pain? Are you on track to become a medical doctor? Okay, I mean, I'm just cluing in that doctors treat pain, so hopefully that's it. I'm just like, ouch, what's happening here? You're struggling with academics, are you? Okay. Will Sarah... Oh, you haven't gotten in yet. So that would make sense. These pains are like, you know, like complications or like stabs almost. Yeah. I remember. You should take whatever answers I've given you in the past and you should stop asking. Because the more desperate you appear to the universe, they're going to be like, listen, grow up or you don't get it. Okay? So trust in whatever answers have been provided to you. Trust in that. Her marks are not where they're meant to be, but you will. It is still saying yes, but you have to trust that. Because listen, if you continue to question it and you get too wrapped up in the fear, you will drive it away and it will fall through. Okay? Erin, funny. So Megan is just asking in general, is Megan on the right track in her life, please? She feels like stuck and like a bit ick. She's like, I don't know where my life is going. She has a lot of like darkness around her. Is she on track? Megan, you're never going to believe what you got. Just take a minute. Because you got the happiest card in the deck. The 10 of Hearts is happily ever after. Ultimate happiness. Dreams come true. That's for Megan. So chin up, Buttercup. Chin up, Buttercup. Julia is leaving W. Is this in Julia's best interest? Yes, it is in your best interest. Oh my god, that's so cool, Megan. That's just those angel numbers are actually an indicator that you are on the right track. Take those as a positive. Mandy, is there anything new coming in for Mandy? Mandy! Definitely. Erin, let me see what wants to come out for Erin. Erin, it's telling you to walk away from something one step at a time. Does that make sense? Walk away one step at a time. And don't look back. Is that making sense for you? Oh yeah, Megan. I know it can be freaky. It can be freaky, but take those things as a positive. Dinah, did Dinah do the right thing by leaving Arthur? Yes, you did. Oh my gosh, guys, I think I'm gonna sign off. I still got a whole more day ahead of me yet. I gotta go to the gym with my kid. Then I gotta come home and get everybody snacks and shows and pajamas and teeth and tuck in. I still have so many hours to live this day. Erin, it's going really, really well. Thanks for asking. Really well. I work as much as I can. Like I'm at my max of my ability to work, so it's good. Thank you, Charles. That's so nice of you. I really appreciate it. I hope I can help everybody's families. Let me guide the way. I'll be your lighthouse. My cards say, keep coming back. Keep coming back. Thank you all for being here. Let me get you an affirmation for my viewers. Grace. It says, I give myself grace to be perfectly imperfect. Charles, that's for you. Nobody's perfect. Shine bright, everybody.